Guys, I'd like to do a video on why Singapore is the best country in the world. This is just off my mind. I haven't thought about it, so I'm just gonna do it. I thought it's a good idea. Okay, so first is I would say is the country where you will feel safest to put your children and you feel very comfortable. It's for some people who are need security and they don't have time to really worry about their children and also those who very worry about their children. Singapore is really a good place because it's very small, everything is convenient, crime rate is really low, and most places have CCTV. Of course there's no zero crime rate, but it's very safe. Okay, second, education is very good. Sure, you can get a list from the internet. It's one of the best education in the world, although it's very tough. You can be assured if you finish secondary school, you have okay friends and safe environment, and you have good Chinese, mathematics, science, etc. education, basic education. It's very good. Third, um, is an environment where you can grow well as a moral, ethical person. Okay, there's a lot of talks about freedom. Uh, well, in Singapore, it's a excellent place for you to grow as an individual in an ethical manner. Yes, there's a lot of crowdiness sometimes, but I would say people here are very conservative. Because it's surrounded by Muslim countries. There are a lot of things you cannot do just because you think it's free to do, like um being naked outside or kissing all the time. There are some, but they kill the manners. Okay. Fourth, or this may sound ironical. Basically, you don't have to worry about the government. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. The government will take care of everything. Okay, so you just have to relax and vote. Whether you think is good or not. Most of the time, you don't have to worry about issues because you know that it's going to be taken care of. And people will be giving feedback on the internet, and the government will take care of it. So far, it's been good. We hope that this will continue. Five, um, I would say that Singapore is a place where you are able to um, have access to fast internet and good business environment, working unemployment rate very low, uh, mostly clean air. Sometimes you have some little pollution from all those haze from Southeast Asia. Mostly business is quite competitive. It's on the top. And next, I will say Singapore is the best in the world because people are very kind. They're very kind. Yes, they talk about Singapore is very rude sometimes, but it's not that. It's because they're very frustrated with a lot of people who abuse some animals, like dogs or cats, and they don't follow the rules. So I don't want to talk about foreigners or not foreigners, but in general, Singapore people are very law abiding. So they do get very upset when you break the law. So not to say they are very uh, not open-minded. Okay, seven, Singapore. Okay, yes, this one is definitely very special. Singapore is very scientific, very logical. Singapore people are very logical. Okay, very practical. So you don't have to worry what you talk about. Is people usually accept it unless you criticize them in a way that um, is against the security of the country, which is religion, race, mainly, and a little bit of politics. But in general, you can talk about science, everything in a nice way. As long as your tone is okay, people will not really, and don't slander uh, uh, severely. Otherwise, people will really be, they look at things in a very practical way. If um, so, of course, find some people who are not, but in general, Singapore people are very logical, which is in many times very good. So of course, everybody have different lives, and I wish all of you best. All right, take care.